We just got our first snowfall, which is beautiful to see, but it's after this incredibly long dry spell, which created weak faceted snow on the surface almost everywhere. We're finding it everywhere. What's more variable and what's making it tricky is the crust on top of it. These facets are everywhere. This crust is non-existent in some places. In other places it's very thin and fragile. In other places it's really thick and hard, and that's from old tracks, wind, sunshine, warm temperatures, a lot of variables, and it can fool you. Coming up here, we were thinking as we climbed higher in the alpine, due to wind, this crust was getting thicker and harder, and it would help make things more stable. But then we get to this pocket, and we find that it's very fragile and weak, along with the facets. And while we don't have enough snow to really cause any stability problems right now, we may soon if the pattern does change. So the facets are everywhere, the variability is the crust.
So here we are on a west-facing slope at 9,200 feet now. As we've worked our way down, what I just noticed as Mark was talking about, that crust is the thing that varies. Here's a little less new snow, but then the crust here is a little thicker. That might be from an old ski track. But what's unbelievable is this thin little crust, and it's just breaking down, it's faceted, and then right underneath it, once again, some very loose and faceted snow.
We're on a west-facing slope again, 9,100 feet, just a little below where Trent was. There's barely a crust here. This is not going to support any load, and it has incredibly weak facets underneath it. Now we're on north-facing, 9,000 feet, other side of the canyon. There's no crust, but a nice layer of facets under the new snow. When this layer gets thicker, we'll have an avalanche problem.
Mark and I came to Whitepine. We've been all around the compass today. We've been up to almost 11,000 feet. I'm now at 9,000 feet on a northeast facing slope. What I'm finding here, some light fluffy snow. This is our new storm snow. But then underneath that, unfortunately, is all this weak faceted snow. Right now, we didn't get much of a load, just 6 to 8 inches of snow back here, but it's the beginning of our slab. So we need to watch this weak layer. As this slab grows, definitely avalanches will be failing down here at some point this season. We'll definitely want to keep an eye on this one.